Hey, how's it going, folks? This is Joe Samo. I'm hitting you up live here at a strip club in San Diego. It's kind of crazy. My predictions were accurate. And here in San Diego, this whole shutdown and the coronavirus and whatnot, only the strip clubs can stay open. Churches, restaurants, gyms, comedy clubs, everything has to close down. Thankfully, the strip clubs could stay open. All these people are asking me, say, dude, Joe Samo, you're a lawyer. Can you explain to us how a strip club can be open but the church cannot? And I'm like, well, the judges, they're old and horny. So of course they're gonna let strip clubs stay open, right? And if you want to have a church service, the strip clubs are closed on Sunday morning, so just have it here. What's the problem? You know, strippers, when I was younger, I always said, I want to date a stripper. I always dug strippers. The coolest thing is every single stripper I knew had an awesome, exotic name. Like, what are the odds of that? Every stripper has an awesome name. And then I got to thinking, like, what the fuck were the parents thinking when they had a baby? And they, you know, like, let's say a couple has a baby, and they're like, what should we name her? Jennifer? And then the dad says, nah, let's name her Virginia Sugar. Isn't that crazy? Be like, are you sure you don't want to name her Jennifer? Right? Or like, let's say the doctor walks in the room and says, hello folks, congratulations on your baby girl, what do you want to name her? And then the mom says, we want to name her Diamond Muff. Man, you sure you don't want to go with a traditional name like Susan? No, Diamond Muff it is. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. And I'll tell you, this shutdown has been nuts for me. I have to do this schoolwork with my kids, and it's driving me crazy. I mean, I could be here for an hour explaining why the schoolwork at home is driving me crazy. The biggest example is, let's say there's an assignment that they grade. They'll send me an email. They'll say, oh, we graded your son's assignment. Click here for the results. And I'm like, why can't they just attach the damn results? Because then I have to click here, and then it takes me to the school's website. And then I have to enter a username and password. And I'm like, I don't remember the username and password. So I have to apply for a new one. And then I have to verify my identity, and I have to do this and do that and wait a day and blah, blah, blah. They could have just sent it in the attachment. And then people are like, well, why can't you just remember your damn password? And I'm like, it's this kid's school. It's not that important. I mean, it's not like the password for my Pornhub account. That password I will remember. You know what I'm saying? In fact, the only reason I remember my wedding anniversary is because I set the password for my Pornhub to that. That way I remember it. Because it's very important to remember your wedding anniversary. So I made sure I did it. Oh my goodness. The other stuff with this shutdown, I mean, I've been like delirious. I had a client call me, she needed a legal consultation. So she called me and I was asking her some questions, trying to figure out, who she is and whatnot. And then I realized, I'm like, oh, wow, you're married to Ahmed. I know Ahmed. That guy's the coolest guy. I love that guy. He's smart. He's funny. He's rich. He's the best, man. And she's like, well, actually, that's why I'm calling you, because he cheated on me and now I want to divorce him. I was like, oh. On second thought, as I recall, he was kind of an asshole. I didn't like him that much. Oh, yeah. And then a long time ago, before I got married, okay, I remember I had this one client. She was hot and young and she was cool. I remember then she calls me one day and it turned out she had a DUI, okay? And for some crazy reason, that made me think she was even hotter with a DUI. I can't explain why, right? And I looked at all the paperwork and I go, dude, wait, why didn't you call me like 6 months ago when you first got it? Because then, we would have been ahead of the game by now. She goes, I was embarrassed. Like, what do you mean you were embarrassed to tell me? I'm your lawyer. And she like, well, I couldn't tell you. It's like, I couldn't tell my dad and like I couldn't tell you. I'm like, shit. She's like, thinks of me like her dad? Damn it. You know how hard that's going to be if I want to date her? I asked her, I go, wait a minute, if you're going to freaking think of me like your dad, I want something on Father's Day from you. This is bullshit. You know, if she's going to think of me as her dad, I want to claim her on my taxes or something. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Anyway, listen, I have to punch in some code words here for my friends. Samir, you do the Biden votes for people that died before 1925. Elia, you do the ones that died before 1915 so we don't cross-reference. All right, San Diego, we'll see you guys soon. Have a great day, guys.